peak, and just like that, he's going to be surprised, and there goes Ido-chan down. First player eliminated here in the final day, and Federal's going to be able to get that loot straight.
Moment for DA to make the breach.
That was a huge knock right there. Razy has to come down to help out his teammate, but not able to do it, and now Silas is going to go in for the 1v4 as well. He's got to be able to make a huge play. Salim is stuck there at the Wizard Tower. Silas with the Tommy gun catches one. Really nice peek back. Gonna go for another there. He gets the 2-piece. Can he go for 3? One more. I see go to the thirst though. Gets caught by 2K. And that is Klas Digital Athletics out first.
Rough.
Third place.
Who's trying to pepper some shots, trying to get some kill points of their own. Bluebees, they are having a rough early game with their rotations.
That are Konina Power and Loops, they have to be salivating at the mouth right now because this is their opportunity to possibly steal away third place as Bluebees are going to go on over to these compounds, get caught out again. So yeah, it's just Divine left, but for how long? And that is it. So Bluebees, the squad that needs to have a good day as well if they want to make it into the finals. Man,
I'm getting nervous here. I mean, Bluebees, they needed 17 points to breach that top 16, and wow, I mean, DA, they were only about 28 points ahead of them.
They have to do that to cover that much ground, so that way they don't have a team just push up on that hill on them for free, and they just get great position for them as we have a battle here on this bridge, and these guys got to get moving right now. 40 seconds left on the clock. He gets ICY, catches him out, goes for Abeli on the buggy. He's got to worry about the rest of Zeus, though. Nice.
They're punching the ticket for a lot of these teams so far.
Yeah, they're just trying to be able to get across this bridge. This is the difficult part when it comes to these late rotations on a military island circle.
Archer.
Here goes 2K popping out. Archer coming in at the perfect time to disrupt everything. And they are going to sneak on through this as Seoul's going to try to make a blow up onto this buggy. And now come the blue zone. Papa Blue.
Papa Blue. Zol cooking a grenade, gonna be tossing a grenade, pulled the pin. That is right on top of 2K. See you later, Mr. Secret Gen taken out. Now Zeus, or at least push on over that bridge and hopefully not get gate kept by Archer. Dante able to make the shorelines like a beach turtle, immediately spotted from Lobson on Futbolist.
I mean, this squad had to swim all the way from the northern island. I mean, and they're getting caught on the beach. That's the difficult part of swimming into this circle, but they have no other choice. They had to do something. And A1, they need some big points as well to really maintain that top. Players are now pushing up onto Navi. It's a big battle.
Huge fight. Leon does have that hard cover. Both teams within grenade range of one another. Old boy, very low in the health department, was able to marked smoke wall from Navi right there. And Navi kind of lucking out right here because Nova, not too far from him, but Nova currently occupied with Archer game out Navi the much needed time to actually take this battle.
Yeah, it's big points needed. That's the nade though. That's the huge one to start things off. Joker now gonna try to get picked up by Heaven X, but with that one, here comes the aggression from Navi. Matic just driving up with the buggy. Tixie able to catch Leon in that 1v1. And now there's only, I believe, a couple remaining members for Abrupt Slayers. Navi playing that one perfectly.
Lost his molly. Yep, old boy will be getting picked up in that smoke cherry. Just trying to survive right here. Running away, was spotted from Tixie's DP.
Tixie too quick, and then now here comes the Molotovs into this. Oh, but he gets caught out. Oh, it looks like a nade was able to really bust them up. Wow, how many people did that take out? Navi is here. McHugh's gonna have to make a big play. He's gonna try to catch Joker on the drive away with that, and he gets him.
Wow. Here comes Heaven. The final hurrah for the squad. Uzi in hand, but Matic putting a stop to it with the M4. The Kings of the Hill over here on that west side. Now they should have the time to reset.
Lose, but except to go ahead and ruin the dreams of other people. And can they continue to put more pressure onto Nova XQF? Unsu's got the Groza. This could be a nice one right here as the whole squad is driving, gets one. And Nova is punished, but as soon as he heard those shots in the back, he knew it. They were coming to him. He has to hit some shimmies, try to survive a little longer.
And those shimmies. Nova, very unfortunate. Not a lot of room to work with in front of them as Loops, they are going to be right there on the opposite end. But Loops currently occupied, just trying to survive the grenades from Futbolist. So Fabian cooking the grenade, tossing the grenade. That boulder, though, coming in clutch for Nova.
car wall, and now they're gatekeeping Archer. Football is still in the center. Loops really close nearby as well. Next zone about to close. This battle, if it goes in hardships away from them, it's going to be real tough to get into that next zone.
Bigetron live with 3 there on that east side, trying to take out the players from Air.
Paraboy is still up, and he is not going down without a fight. And now Navi up top. They see those as free points. They're picking some of them up. And now Loops getting up close and personal with Futbolist. Tons of sprays coming out through those smokes, trying to catch someone slipping. RRQ pitching Futbolist as well, though.
Ooh, yeah, Papa Blue will be applying the pressure to Futbolist as Lovson just trying to crawl their way into the play zone while being blocked from their squad mate who's already down. But Golden, AKM in hand, looking to finish what they started.
And there's Gahovski just trying to pre-fire through the smoke, catch something. And it looks like Lava's in. He's just going to be spamming all the first aids he has left into this zone. He knows he cannot run into it. D2E, though, snaking it so close by. Up on the full squad of Loops. Archer, we're taking out in 9th. It's a big finish right there. Lava's in, sneaking in. They hear something. Battle in the smokes. Caught a couple. Looks like RRQ, though, D2E, sorry, able to come in there at the end. About to throw a Molotov right onto Loops. It looks good. Loops looks good.
Molly, that is good. They are on fire. Golden is burning. Man down. D2E.
He ran away from that. Yo, he threw that Molotov and walked off. I mean, that was...
The last one alive for Bigetron right there on the edge. And looking at Luxy just a moment ago, it looks like they ran out of heals and they have been taken out. So this will open it up for 4 angry...
Thing here for RRQ is they're having to run wide out in the open. And Navi's looking right at him.
Navi's still up here kicking and screaming. I mean, 7 kills so far. They did lose Miku. Tixie currently bleeding on out, but Matic trying to lay down that suppression fire with the M4, but we got the squad wiper. The squad wiper. Woo,
Navi were so focused on RRQ, but Renare there with that M249 started putting down the punishment and was able to take out Navi in 5th place. And there's Paraboy. Dude, Paraboy is just holding it down.
Ooh, does have that tree for cover. Oh man, Paraboy poked the bear of 4 angry men in this shack, and now nowhere to go.
He's hugging that tree for dear life, and now here comes the blue. He's got to push up. Yeah, the second he did, though, they were waiting for him. Sook's going to be able to get that confirmed. Now it's just King, though. He was able to get up to that boulder. That's a huge push. Does get a little pre-fire in there. Oh, has that 8X mini. That could be right there. At the end of the day, though, this kind of performance. Oh, there goes Nova XQF taken out. And here comes Aerowolf on the rotation trying.
D2E, so D2E could play spoiler.
And I think D2E is just opting to play it real quiet right now and say, hey, I'll take 2nd place all day long. And 4 a.m. though, Sook is going to go down. So D2E has confirmed 2nd place. He's just snaking his way on in, trying to catch him slipping. There he is. AK holographic sight.
A shack. Now we see them just popping the vehicles, start to spread their wings just a little bit, try to investigate. We might see him. Whoa! D2E spotting one, taking one out.
He wants the point, but he ain't going to be able to get it. Aerowolf are going to finish this one off with a massive chicken dinner. But this is one of the teams that needed to pop off today if they wanted to make it into top 16 and also make big plays. It's just sometimes in rotations they get caught out. And look at all these Molotovs going in. Beer is going to just say, hey, I'm going to go out. He can get thirsted by mollies here if he's not careful.
Where's the water?
He is. He's got thirsted by mollies.
Oh no.
Oh, what to make. Lufa's gonna get try to go for the res, the first aid, and he was at like half a second, but he did get caught there on the other end. So Bluebees, I mean, this is what we've just been constantly seeing, right? I mean, on their rotations, just always losing 1 or 2 low. All these squads is trying to get some intel right now. Gonzo's gonna find one though. He's gonna get Sinister out. Go for the laydown, trying to get the blow up on that dossier. Is able to get that confirmed. So A1 are gonna lose 1 on the rotation as they have the rest of their 3 getting in their vehicles, throwing down those smokes. And
that's crazy.
That's a huge loss there for Bigetron, and Ryzen's down as well. So Bigetron, if they go out here early, oh man, RRQ, a lot of other squads are going to be just hot on their tails to try and steal away not just 1st, but 2nd place for them as well. So they gotta hold on strong. But Ryzen's gonna get finished there, right by order. Beautiful nade.
Order with that bounce nade off the roof of the Dacia. Don't get the most optimal placement points. They always have some kills to kind of offset that. But when it comes to this final Super Weekend, they're just not showing up.
A1 eSports, RX Jax, and 6ix9ine are very split up right now, having to make some 1v1 plays. You can see Jax with that nade as Fabian's trying to get the pickup on the Unsu. 2v1s on both ends.
Yeah. 2v1s, Jax trying to get the confirms and apply some more damage with the grenades. 6ix9ine in the comfort of the hard cover. Bluebees, they might third party this one, but they're a little off out there in the distance.
This could be some big points for them as well, especially if A1 go out early. This could be their time to shine if they time it just right. And Archer throwing in some nades, and now they're starting to put the pressure onto Jax here. Jax trying to be able to get around and get his position. And it looks like the whole squad is opting to finally group up and then take 4v1. This is a very, very smart decision, I think, for Archer. Nice nade.
Yeah, here comes the flush. And now 6ix9ine forced to defend.
Yeah, that's a great play right there. I like Archer's decision to just say, hey, you know what? Let's just use our team advantage and just take one out at a time. You got to watch out for Bluebees, though. And they are coming in the wide open. I'm not sure if Archer saw them. Here they go in the house to hunt down 6ix9ine. Haven't spotted him just yet.
In the shower.
He's in the bathroom.
He's in the shower.
He's in the shower.
He's coming out.
In the shower, and now he's coming out, baby. He says, I'm all ready to go. And he's going to see if he can make a play.
Stay in the shower.
Running around, the crazy shots, runs out in the open and just gets caught by Archer. Oh, a great nade, though, from Reggie. He's going to be able to open that up onto them. Now it's an even fight. We'll see how Bluebees is going to opt to push this. Soon, he's going to get thirsted. Yeah, so that's going to be a 3v3 between Bluebees and Archer.
3v3 Define right there behind the boulder. Ooh, it's going to be tagged from a grenade, leaving just 2 Bluebees to either get the revive or continue the push.
And we're just seeing nades go out all over the place. Bluebees are going to pop to play this one, just defensive after that knock. Oh, yeah, nice Molotov right there. Oh, a great nade at the end. Good bounce from Ido-chan. So that's going to allow both teams to buy some time and just go for resets. And we'll see what the next engagement is to decide, like, hey, we got to get this fight done now.
Ido-chan pushing up right here. Divine was able to pop that heal. They're working together as a unit. The 3 members of Bluebees going to be using this wall for cover, still trying to toss out their grenades and get this damage. The preemptive nades, very smart from Bluebees.
Yeah, you can just see them being really careful right now. Can't group up too tight, though. One nade will definitely hurt you. Oh, look at that nice pre-fire. Bluebees getting caught slipping. Now they're at a big distance. Oh, is that the DBS I hear? Divine's the last one up, and he's going to get caught. So Archer just caught. What a problem. I mean, they took out 2 teams that are really desperate for points here to make it into the top 16 and confirm themselves. A1.
A little better.
I think they had to take that fight, and unfortunately not able to win it. Now Archer is coming in late. I mean, this could have been Bluebees after that fight. So, well, unfortunately not the best.
Of Nova get picked apart in their rotation. Konina Power trying to gatekeep Archer, but all
that vehicle explosion.
Definitely parking that Dacia in the wrong neighborhood right there, right between Nova and both Loops, who are kind of stuck in this this stalemate of a battle right here. So 1 point goes on over. Okay, Paraboy was able to secure that. So Loops, they got the knock, but Paraboy making sure to pop out, and thank you very much for that point.
Every point counts. Every point.
Got a lot of teams playing Edge right now, and it's for a good reason. Next zone does go on to Loops once again. I mean, they were in a center spot, so it's it was hard for them not to get favored, if you ask me. 4 Angry Men on the Edge. They are gonna.
Yeah, that res was just not worth it, and they're gonna lose 2 members rather than 1.
You gotta pick up the hot potato, though. So I understand. Futbolist, they have to move here very shortly. The blue zone gonna start to close on in. Zeus right down there to the south, and then Konina Power were able to rotate past them. Bigetron and Navi fighting for that northern hill right here.
Yeah, this is going to be a big fight between these 2 teams. On who's going to get it. Lux, big fight between these 2 teams. On who's going to get it. Lux, he gets popped in the back, though. What the flick? That was insane. What a turn. That was so clutch right there from Lux. He got to be able to hit those kind of shots in the finals, and he's showing that he could do it. Is he going to be able to survive a little longer? Microboy getting the finish on the Tixie. And man, Bigetron just popping off, looking good here at the end.
Well, Bigetron, they have a boulder, they got the smokes, but Konina Power, 3 members on the high ground overlooking them. Bigetron, they need to make sure, they have to defend their current spot.
It's going to be tough as a duo, but they do have the zone. Looks like Konina Power's going off of them. Zeus, though, trying to be able to make some plays inside the building here. You can see ICY with the Tommy gun going on the loops. Oh, Konina Power. I mean, how many squads? 5th party, 6 parties coming on in here as there's a battle for this location. Here comes Axer coming on the other end as well. Futbolist going against Zeus. Nades all over the place. Trying to make sense of all this, see if Adley's able to get it done with that Thompson, and Carrillo just holding the stairs for a little bit longer. Great nade. Another knock onto Ronin. 3 teams, and that's it. That's Zeus done. So Futbolist now just got to worry about loops close by.
As well, I really like how Konina Power, they use that chaos to pretty much for free.
Digital Athletics, they went out super early. Aerowolf Limax got in 10th. So now RRQ could secure 3rd place if they get a massive Futbolist, though. Federal was waiting for him. Thompson, hello, here I am. Nice turn, though, with Rom with the Uzi, busting it out there. He's going to go up the stairs and full send it and go for these confirms. And yeah, the rest of loops, they're not here. So they're going to get finished.
Street currently getting grenaded from Konina Power. Federal, huge play right there. Futbolist, they did not check that room. One more bullet could eventually be able to get the pickup, but Konina Power, they're right behind them. This is so risky.
This is so risky. I see the kill feed. It looks like Sook just wiped out Abrupt for this res. This is a desperation res because Loop's there at 5th. They need some big points if they want to get top 3 and just surviving a little bit longer. And now it's a 2v3 between them and Futbolist. On the side, not quick enough. Futbolist able to eliminate Loops in 8th.
That Tommy gun so strong. So strong. Futbolist currently with 6 kills. They are going to be getting the 3rd pickup on the Solke. Solke kind of playing that meat shield this game, but it's okay because they're getting points. Konina Power.
It's just going to be coming a little bit too fast. Konina Power going to try to do it. Yeah, there goes Bigetron. So that's them out in 6th place. I think right now, after that one, 1st place is going to be tough to get for them. So they got to hold on to 2nd, though. We'll see. Konina Power holding it down onto Futbolist. They need a pop-off game here, and then here comes the blue zone. Only has 2 first aids to his name. He is able to just barely sneak in, though, as he is putting on some damage onto Nova.
Talk about a jump scare. Gonzo popping 1 point and trying to toss out these grenades, trying to make sure Nova cannot make their way on into this play zone.
And there goes Lutz trying to be able to get the knock onto Rob Dini. Gonna go for the jump nade, but he is gonna go out to the play zone, opting not to give a point to Konina Power. So Konina Power, this could be their pop-off game. And also, Dave, 4 angry men still from Konina Power. Good shots, though, from Asaki. He's gonna help out RRQ quite a bit. And Gonzo with the nice shots right there. Gonna have to get a first aid off. Try to survive. Can he make the play?
Gonzo was laying down that suppression fire to allow their squad mates to push up into the next play zone. D2E, though, barrel suppressed onto Gonzo.
What a shot right there, busting out the holograph. Another quick flick. RRQ popping off here in the last day. And it looks like they're going to be able to do it once and be huge. And you know that both these teams wish they had a nade, had something. You can see Sook going for it. Oh, what a huge shot from G9. So big. There comes the nades, though. He did pick it up from that box. Is it going to pop? Just a little short. Oh, it's just so tough for Sook. And then now they know it's a 2v1. They got some kit of their own, though.
Grenade?
Oh, it's looking good for RRQ.
Grenade?
What a nade. The laser nade, and that's going to do it, baby. RRQ. Chicken dinner again.
Blown around in a tornado. Certainly plenty of Wicked Witches trying to edge guard you at this stage. Divine, first knock onto Secret Jin. Blue Bees, remember, they lost a player early. Lufa went down. Stopping Secret Jin, actually pushing on the position. The rest of his team not there for Blue Bees, not there to back it up. And Divine has to hold out for now. Cosmos should be able to get rezzed here. 2K, GZ, they're going for that one. Ita-chan and Rage, you can see on that ridge line as the shots start to come through. Surprised he didn't go for the spray for the players behind the bold prediction. And I'm going to say that this game ends with... Oh my God! I need a minute, because that was disgusting, Blank. Honestly, goodness me, that's given me a funny turn. Oh God, Blue Bees, that was nasty. Yeah.
It's very doubtful anything ridiculous is going to happen. In fact, I don't think it can happen.
I think it is actually impossible.
It is impossible. Despite all that, I have a feeling that coming to the PMGC finals, when we do see that finally come around in January, then we will have just a...
They're trying to play it close. The rest of Nova not quite there. A1 have the guard out as well. 6-9 and Jax rock up in the party bus across the road. They're looking for more. They will find Jimmy. Jack's able to land those shots. Paraboy trying to go out wide. Dante might get caught unawares, but no, he has some teammates across the way. Across the alley, Dante goes in, and that's over. XQF eliminated A1 with some crucial points, and not only that, it draws them exactly even right now with Aerowolf Limax.
Yeah, that's a massive turn hand ready to net those points away. Meku caught on the motorbike. Old boy hits the ground.
Klas Digital Athletics taking heavy fire towards Na'Vi. Old boy doesn't quite go down, low HP, so close to Meku, might be able to get that. Matic trying to position to cover this cross. Silas leads the charge for Klas Digital Athletics. Will he get sideswiped? Or Old boy might just take the challenge. A beautiful push-up, and Silas has to go back. Old boy ducks behind the defilade yet again for a little bit more cover, a little bit more time to rotate in. Here comes Matic. Tixi to back it up. Meku still down on the offside, but Tixi continues to frag. Solus trying to make it happen. Selim flushed on out. Matic pushes forward. Silas atop the ridge goes down as well. Beautiful stuff from Na'Vi. Tixi falls, but in the meantime, it's Matic. He can't quite make it happen. They nearly had it all in the palm of their hand there, but a beautiful hold down for Klas Digital Athletics in the midst of that chaos.
Gorgeous smokes coming out from on the left side as well, preventing those sightlines coming down to sweep across their numbers. Really well done to Klas. I think they played that very well. Sure, they lose Salim. This is okay. Aerowolf with kills on board. There is a chance here that Bluebees have a huge game. Decent spot for them on the northern side. Can leave should they need to, because they're right on the edge here. Futbolist, they spot Klas out. They're having a rough time. Klas just
Told EMEA that they're supposed to be playing against the rest of the world as well.
no, we just fight one another.
Fair enough. Looks like it's going to continue to go that way. Ray-Z gets the first knock on the full send from Futbolist. Solke falls early. Silas, meantime, will get the elimination over there. Ray-Z over the hill from Lutz, trying to challenge it out as he pushes up around the side of the ridgeline. First peek goes through, but the damage is better for Lutz. And the flush comes out as well. Silas now last has to move further, even still.
Now, Klas down towards
Klas Digital Athletics managed to make it in ahead, so their sole player a little bit better luck here than Futbolist. Lutz low, healing up in the blue, but the nade won't find him, has to swing wide. Silas is in his way. Loops are eliminated on the eastern side in the meantime as Konina Power will be holding the no.
Then RRQ, they chime in. Horizon down first again. Now, for BTR, this is horrific.
And RRQ getting the point is almost the worst case scenario right now. Trying to defend their spot. For Angry Men, though, they lose two very quickly there to Bigetron. Looks like they're not going down without a fight blank, and did we expect anything else? Probably not.
They just need to get consistent points here, and their place in first is secure. That's going to be very, very... Max, right on the cusp of qualification, down towards the southeast. They're holding within their compound just for the time being, and Svan, this player who's really rivaling for that MVP spot at the top of the leaderboard, trying to make it happen.
No way, Lutz is getting away with that one. Futbolist eliminated there. Bigetron, as you said, they lose a player on the hillside, so they're down to two. Zuxi and Microboy. Four Angry Men are able to get a long range. Their buildings can stay where they are. A1 taking a crucial fight with Four Angry Men. This is at the race for the bottom spot for A1. Dante to two. It's a 2v2 pitch battle. Over the top, another nade sinks. A1 take a lot of damage. They'll have to move fast. Aerowolf Limax controlling Zeus right now on the edge, trying to hold it off. Dante knocks 6-9, sends one last ditch nade over, but I just don't know how likely it is that they're going to survive this. The knock comes through, the damage is there. Svan crest the ridge, and A1 have their dreams dashed on Miramar.
4 AM. Goodness me. They are the dream eaters of this lobby. Don't hang them over the top of your bed, because you are...
Even when they're only two, they've got some anger left in their blood. Zeus eliminated on the southeastern side. Players picking those up, I believe. Push on forwards. Two players alive. Divine is on the back, waiting to try and aid in this fight. And RRQ are a little bit closer to the circle as well.
Trying to make it happen. They're doing fantastic work on Miramar. They've done it so many times. And here they are again along the road.
Abrupt Slayers trying to overtake Alpha 7 in the standings at the moment, who aren't playing in this Super Weekend, getting peppered on the hillside. Only one player left standing for them, Heaven X. Konina Power really the only players outside here.
Abrupt Slayers now go down. 5 teams remain. Arrow will have to leave this compound, if not for a hard shift down to the southwest. There's Beer 11 taking to
anything you can, but Konina Power, they just shut it down. Any hope that RRQ had of safety out there completely destroyed. The nades seal the deal. You can see them graceful, arcing over the plains of Miramar. Beer 11 gets confirmed. Ernie's managed to swing out wide and hits the deck, so potentially able to hide a little bit longer.
Where it drops down, there's Ronaldo, takes down an AG.
We'll get the flush as well. Aita-chan on the up. There's only one player for Blue Bees above Aerowolf Limax. The Wolves themselves, but Aita-chan gets the spray. A huge pickup there. Will he look for more? Has to go out into the blue, try and move forwards, but he's just getting the points on board. Aita-chan down to the play zone. RRQ with their outpost might just look to outlast Aerowolf Limax. Ernie putting suppressing fire. Rodini gets knocked. Ernie has a little bit of a lip here, Blank, but the nades will start to fly. You've got D2E out in the power. Oh, it's the rundown.
Oh dear.
That's insult on injuries, but Aerowolf Limax, 4 kills, 2nd place. A really good game for them to solidify themselves towards those top spots. Potato goes. Talked about. That is RRQ breaking into 200 points. Sorry, not RRQ. 4 Angry Men breaking into 200 points this Super Weekend. Abrupt Slayers fighting Klas Digital Athletics. And actually, that's pretty important here. If they were naughty. Silas gets the double knock around the side. Fabian and Sung both down in Onyx. On the off, and Unsu inside as well, trying to take care of Ray Z. They're both very low, but can't choose which is which, and Klas Digital Athletics, they pull it together. This is a team that stands towards the top of the tables.
3 players, extremely low. In Onyx, the last one remaining.
We're going to get some kills here, I think.
Gonna get some points.
Chari's poking in towards the compounds as well. That's Silas getting the confirm on Fav here onto Silas, who picks up another one onto Sung. Whilst he is downed, phenomenal form any longer. They're hungry. They're moving in. Nade over the top, over to the wall. Nicely placed, but not going to hit Silas.
It must be low at this point. I've seen some fat clutches on this game, honestly, before from Digital Athletics. It's been unreal before that we've seen them. But with Abrupt Slayers coming in and Klas Digital Athletics being in a really tough spot right now, I don't know how likely. Aerowolf Limax.
All right. Konina Power. They start to take the fight. Leon very low as well on that forwards position. Archer Gaming finally eliminated in Onyx Falls. But the knocks start to come through. A lot of damage. Hang on a minute, Silas. Okay, finally able to get it. It's Ray Z who actually picks that up. 6-9 breaks wide. Dante finds some cover, and their forward guard, Jack's able to get up there in the compounds that they then subsequently visited. RRQ and Painan holding off against Na'Vi, but it's going 1-for-1 right now on that fight. Across the river, it's Ernie, which means that this is basically a 2 versus 4 at this stage. Angles being found. Old Boy tries to open the door, but it's Matic who receives as Beer 11 hops out the window. D2E running for the hills as well, opposite side of the river. Across the spit, Beer 11 tries to flee around these buildings, but his time has run out, so is his luck. Will fall, Tixie able to get the flush really quite rapidly there. Na'Vi break RRQ down to 2.
Now with RRQ with 2 players, you're not imagining a huge kill game, but Konina Power, they're in position within the circle.
That's the knock. Golden now, low HP. Lovers in to follow up on his own knock as he goes through, but it's Raum to swing first, and he will be getting it with that Vector. Not it's Abrupt Slayers, it's Zeus, all moving in from the north side.
Simple geometry.
They could do it. It's possible. It's possible, but if Aerowolf Limax just keep up these consistent points.
In the warhead, trying to get away. I think Ernie's job right now is a top 8. If he can make it any easier for the team going to the next game, that is absolutely what he needs to do.
There we go. That should be a flush on Potato.
This is the thing, though, John, is that the warp head is meant for Alex, absolutely ruined by Abrupt Slayers.
And this is Konina Power having a great time of it as well. They're up top the hill. They're guarding out Abrupt Slayers. Joker falls.
Ridiculous teams. Jax will fall.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Dante as well getting knocked there. Very, very difficult, but this is Blue Bees' chance now. This is their time. If they can have another good spot here. They did it on Miramar. Will to get it again on Sandhawk. Secret Jin knock themselves. It's not what you want to find. Shari goes down, but over the hill, through the woods, comes Solus. Still trucking, still fragging, still trying to put down the pressure. Konina Power, 4 players on the ridge line. Should be able to get this res, and now heaven knows of Solus's presence. Leon falls on the sidelines. Abrupt Slayers dropping left and right. 2 players for them still alive. Facing off against 1. Klas Digital Athletics. Solus moves in with the blue, trying to...
Goodness me, and that's Zuxi going down to Blue Bees, who are holding Bigetron out on this southern edge. Konina Power, They drop a little bit further forward, try and take down more of the players from these teams. Leon has swung out wide for Abrupt Slayers. Should have the beat on Konina Power at this point, but you doubt he's going to take shots. Klas Athletics also going down, which is wonderful for Konina Power. Klas just started this game 3 points ahead of them. You're not sure how many points they're going to get more. 3 points it is.
Well, Solus is still trying to get this fight with Heaven in his favor, but it's just not happening for them. Na'Vi moving in and actually chiming into the fight on the south side with Bigetron. Helping out Blue Bees there. Solus goes in, so does Heaven. They're trying to swing wide, swing around, but there goes Klas Athletics and Konina Power mount up for that fourth place spot, trying to wrest it from them. And with RRQ going low, maybe they can continue that charge. Blue Bees continue their charge towards Bigetron. Divine has fallen and Lufa too. Tixi on the off for Na'Vi. Lands the shot, and Zuxi falls as well. Now it's just Ryzen, the first to fall so many times today, but now it's the last alive for Bigetron.
Na'Vi with 7 points. They are laddering up still, but the thing is,
Made that 9.
look at
10.
the circle. Heads up towards the northeast here. Konina Power, those need to hold out Heaven and then play from. This could be a huge game for Konina Power to start to try and run towards those top spots as fast as they possibly can.
Has his work cut out, hits the deck, tries to get for the drop shot, but Blue Bees eliminated. Na'Vi swarm the hillside. They've got to run for the blue zone, but it shouldn't be too much of a trouble. Meku just tags it in. Tixi, oh, is he going to be so lucky? I'm not entirely sure. I think he might have been down on that hillside.
He's still alive!
They make it in, but in comes Ryzen. Still going, out in the blue himself. Stims on up, looks for the sprays, trying to curtail Na'Vi on the push. Matic low goes down as well, but not before Ryzen falls. The knock comes in and the shrink is on. Na'Vi, I think they might have lost a player, but they get hell of points on that push. Look at the damage.
Yeah. That's 1,000, in fact, almost 2,000 already accrued for Na'Vi. 13 kills total. What a mad game for them.
Oh,
Konina Power once again get the serve. Konina Power, it could be huge for them.
Historic moments in the making here, Blank. Gonzo popping shots as Na'Vi roll up into position. However, oh boy, bites off more than he can chew. Into the next circle. Only Konina Power have their foot right now, but Futbolist with 3 on the western edge. Guarding Zeus out in the blue. Nova XQF still in the fight, by the way. Trying to challenge with Futbolist right now as well, remember, in these tables to try and get that 8th spot.
Konina Power with all the southeast. All they have to do is hold this roadside. We've seen this before, Konina Power. They can do it again.
The knock onto Ronin will bring us down. Ziol gets flushed as well by the play zone, but Futbolist still under fire. Trying to bunker down now. Nova XQF, 2 players. Aerowolf, hang on a minute. Spell's been healing there for bloody ages.
He's still in the game.
He's still in the game? Okay, fair enough. Makes it all the way up into 5th. That is fantastic news.
I would in fact say that it's definitely going to confirm their place here. Depending on how many he has left, beautiful nade comes through Gonzo. This guy has been an unreal force on the side of Konina Power.
Oh my God.
In rain the grenades. Boys are having a terrible day of it.
They still managed to get into that 4th spot now with 5 kills. It is a pretty good result, enough to fend off Nova XQF if they're able to survive for a little bit longer. It is just Jimmy, and he is burning. Man on fire. Stop, drop, and roll. I mean, fair enough. Get some more points on board, why don't you, Raum? Going low in the blue, but we'll be able to get that first aid. Nate's not quite finding him.
It is really important that Konina Power do actually go for these kills, though, because every single point matters in these final moments.
With Klas Athletics going down early, though, they should be good to leapfrog here. Jimmy eliminated. Raum picks up the point.
Oh dear, that is unfortunate. And he's going to molly himself. What an evil man! What an evil, evil man!
Oh my goodness me, taking a leaf out of RRQ's book there. Beer 11, eat your heart out. Look how long he was healing there. But Konina Power, 22 points on the game. A little bit further up the hill though, Secret, Team Secret.
They can make it happen, still. It's difficult, very
believe.
difficult. I do believe. 26 points is what's required. A knock like that.
Oh, not really fend off Na'Vi and not really catch Alpha 7. Trying to just keep themselves on that E.
It is sad. It is sad to see. But we know that it goes down to a knock. Abrupt Slayers also taking a fight over with Nova XQF. That's Lufa 2. Also down to Zeus. Just Aito-chan remaining outside of the zone. You think that's it. That might just be over.
Bluebees taking heavy penalties just yet. But Konina Power looking to leave the fight in the midst of it.
Yeah, really smart this. I'm okay with this decision. You can still win with a 3. It's going to be a bit more difficult, but it's very possible.
Remember, they can get to second.
That is Nova SUF now out.
Wow.
The Archers coming through. Again, it's this assassination squad. Just wandering around the map.
And that
spots the weird ritual. And we'll take the points.
fair enough. That is actually really important, Blank. 3 points for RRQ.
Massive.
That opens the gap between them and Konina Power.
With the circle ahead of them, if you drop down to 2 or 3 players, you're most likely
From the tournament as well. That is the end of their run.
commiserations. What a team that you could feel trying.
They've duked it out with the best. Unfortunately, they come up short. We'll tune back in with Konina Power versus
You asked
4
the
Angry
question.
Men. I did ask it earlier. Are you tough enough to take on 4 Angry Men? Konina Power with a resounding yes.
Praying right now this does not happen.
So down to the wire for. They're close to Futbolist. Sinister and Dante, the duo for them, but they're close to Futbolist. They'll have to move through Na'Vi, through Secret Jin as well. The way is shut.
Be it Dynagons, something needs to happen here to make sure they get through. Konina Power actually do make the swing that I was talking about. Head down towards the southeast, and that is a 1 out. Team Secret are safe.
A sigh of relief from Team Secret officers right now. Loops eliminated in the meantime. Na'Vi continue to put the pressure on, and it's the EMEA sandwich to take down Zeus. Old boy gets knocked in the meantime. 2K maybe looking for some retribution there, or not really retribution. It was Zeus who took the main punishment. Up goes Ronin onto Lutz. Will find the flush as well. Darcia mounted up, Solke and Rorm in the vehicle, and Ronin takes the spray, takes the fight, but across the way it's Na'Vi to suppress that position. Solke makes it across the bridge with Rorm in tow, he leans out the window, looks for Meku, and will be able to find it as well. The drive-by and success. Not going to be able to get the flush, I don't think, as 2 for Na'Vi down, just Matic standing. However, they survive.
The vehicle is flaming, dangerous. It's Matic just remaining. Blows up the vehicle, but it's Secret Jin from behind finds one. It's Cosmos. Team Secret. The tournament gods reach down on bended knee, and they tell Team Secret that you are not done yet. You will continue. You will go to Dubai.
We will see them once again. Beautiful stuff. A great run from them. Unfortunate that they weren't able to make it here. Could you ask for this to finish? Klas Digital Athletics, Bigetron Red Aliens, Konina Power, RRQ. Circle
Shifts heavily down to the southwest. Klas Digital Athletics can start to maybe pull up the scoreline here. They are currently in 5th, but they are certainly not out of that 3rd place as of yet.
Can Bigetron try and... RRQ have a better time of it here?
It's Fabian going down, and that is Archers out. Na'Vi, Matic, last player for that team. Heading in, Futbolist Solke finally decides to move in here, but Cosmos put an end to Futbolist's run here in the final Super Weekend.
Locking them in as well at 8th position. Still going. Eliminating the team beneath them. Na'Vi finished out, and that locks in Zeus's position as well. But RRQ, well, Aerowolf Limax potential leapfrog actually up into that 14th position, so some volatility there.
Just on this eastern part of the map here, you can see them looking out towards RRQ2. Digital Athletics looking towards Bigetron.
Konina spotted out by plenty of players who spotted that out. 4 Angry Men are going to be eliminated there on the northern side. The Abrupt Slayers able to take them down on the north. It's always going to come. Ernie will fall first for RRQ. The team currently sat in 3rd place, remember. It's all about who picks up these kill points as well, Blank. Who can get those extra little morsels to see themselves safe.
Down here, the damage was put through and the bleed out came shortly afterwards.
These final circles, beautiful stuff. But they're behind Klas Digital Athletics. They're behind the EMEA blockade. G9 gets spotted. Black-White picks up G9. They rattle him down. They're putting more pressure on as time goes by. Just D2E and Beer 11 alive now for RRQ. They have to push through Athletics. Bigetron getting descended on by Aerowolf Limax on the south side as Black-White takes a little bit of damage. The DP, not quite able to get the knock, but that's some fear put into you.
Klas just alarm, keeping it collected. They have still compounds to play around with. Beer 11 has to hit the deck. D2E, both behind the buggy at the moment. Black-White tries to continue.
Joker trying to move out as Joker now the last standing. Heaven flushed on out. Nades over towards RRQ's position. Konina Power, they want this. They're looking to... It's all about the third place spot now. Konina Power need to profit 3 over RRQ. Glasgow Athletics waiting in the wings need one hell of a turn up. I think it might be impossible. It's just these two teams here, RRQ and Konina Power on the northeastern side.
You cannot bear the storm that Bigetron will hold against you on this northeast side, though. RRQ, Digital Athletics, still with 4 remaining. Konina Power hold on players, but look at that. Konina Power is so desperately down on medication, looking for some utility. They need to find some death bomb.
Power look to ride strong. A nice nade towards Beer 11. Doesn't quite finish the job, but it stops them. It slows them down and puts the med onus on them as well. Remember, Blank, now they're out in the open hillside. They're being in view. It's so close between these two teams. Aerowolf Limax go down, and this is where the ladder is.
Oh dear!
First knock actually comes in from Zuxi across the way. D2E falls, gets flushed. Just Beer 11. Klas Digital Athletics putting Power down.
Okay.
And there is Konina Power taking knots towards Silas as well. Silas falls to boot. Beer 11 looks for the flush. He's on a sliver of HP, but RRQ's still going, Blank. Konina Power, they need to move up. They need to move fast because the circle is for Klas Digital Athletics.
Bigetron moving up from the southwest side here. This is all on kill points right now because the placement points are going to be so similar. Bigetron head down towards the southeast, towards Konina Power's position. Remember,
with the nades, all 4 of Bigetron still alive. The rallying cry for Bigetron. They're trying to hold it down, but Klas Digital Athletics are right behind Konina Power. They need to outlast it. Zuxi falls. Micro Boy up top the hill, not able to get the refrag. Beer 11, he's so close to Klas Digital Athletics. He's right there. Silas takes him down, and that might be it. One more kill, one more point is all they need. Konina Power with 14. They need to get one more. They need to profit 3, but their teammates down. Gonzo in dire straits right now, looking to try and just sneak his way into second place. Klas Digital Athletics, he's out! No! It's all over. They make 14, but they needed one more. That's the most expensive point they'll see in their lives. It's between Bigetron Red Aliens and Klas Digital Athletics now. The second place team and the 5th place team to boot. The fight rages on. Solus looks for the shots, and it is Klas to close it down. What a final circle. But in the end, there can be only one at the top. They're angry, they're peeved, they're pissed.